The truth came slowly, piece by piece, like peeling an onion I hadn't realized was rotten at the core. It started with my daughters. Teenage girls, clever, manipulative, and suddenly distant. They stopped confiding in me. Their eyes darted when I walked into a room, phones hidden, whispered conversations that stopped when I came near. I tried to chalk it up to age, hormones, normal teenage rebellion. Then a text arrived on my phone one morning. It wasn't from her. It was from the hotel manager. Room booked, cash paid, same dates, repeated. My heart skipped, but I told myself it was a mistake. It wasn't. I confronted my wife casually that evening. "Where are you going?" I asked. Her answer was practiced, light. "Just running errands." I smiled. Inside, I was already planning. Over the next week, I followed breadcrumbs, conversations I overheard, notes left carelessly. And then, the unthinkable. My daughters. They were feeding her lies, encouraging her, whispering plans about him, the affair partner, how to get away with it. They thought it was a game, a family secret. I felt my blood turn cold. Betrayal had layers I hadn't expected. My own children were complicit. I didn't confront them immediately, not with anger. I needed time. I needed clarity. And I needed leverage. I began documenting conversations, texts, receipts, even the whispers I had heard. I spoke to a lawyer, quietly. I learned the legal boundaries, how far I could go without breaking the law and yet still ensuring justice. The night they planned to meet again, I acted. Calm, precise. First, the money. Accounts frozen. Credit cards canceled. Access revoked. I didn't yell, didn't threaten. Just cut the financial lifelines they had counted on. Then the house. I served the eviction notices personally. My daughters didn't understand at first. They were teenagers, too young to grasp consequences, too arrogant to see it coming. My wife? She screamed, begged, tried to charm, tried to manipulate. I ignored it all. I told them once, firmly, betrayal has a cost. You've all chosen to be part of it. The girls cried. My wife begged. Nothing mattered. Not the tears, not the apologies, not the frantic attempts to explain. I had learned what betrayal looked like from the inside, and I refused to participate. They left. Quietly, sulking, defeated. I didn't need to raise my voice. Justice was silent. Weeks later, the affair partner disappeared. He had no loyalty, no responsibility, no real intention to stay. The fantasy my wife chased collapsed around her. She sent messages later, apologies, excuses, promises. I read them once, folded them, left them in a drawer. I didn't hate them, not really. I just refused to let their choices dictate my life anymore. The house was mine again, the accounts restored, peace returned, slowly, quietly. And the lesson? Actions have consequences, even when masked as secrets, even when hidden behind whispers and lies. Sometimes revenge isn't loud. It's methodical. It's financial. It's unavoidable. And in the end, betrayal was answered not with rage, but with clarity, control, and justice. The family I trusted? Shattered. But my life? Reclaimed.